what the back looks like. Again, perfect length, 5'4". Let's do a squat test. The band does roll down. They are comfortable to move in actually. These ones are a little bit better even though they're tight. Don't know if they're see-through or not. But yeah, these ones also not super flattering on cellulite and covering it. You can sort of see it a bit more. So yeah, just don't know how I really feel about them. I think, like I said, if they were a pattern. So yeah, very, very flattering on the glutes. I really like them. I don't know how squat proof they are. They're nice to move in. The waistband does roll down and it is tight, like I said. So compressed flattering the normal leggings on the glutes. They do have like this sort of tight butt scrunch, but it's not like a proper butt scrunch. So it's like hard to explain, but it does separate the glutes quite nicely. Not as well as the other ones I'm going to show you, but yeah, I just thought I'd show you. The back looks like that. I think there might be the Define logo there, but it's a nice like tapered triangle shape. Let's see if they're squat proof. They're comfortable to move in. I don't feel like they're going to split or anything like that. I'm not sure if they are squat proof. Back we have that yellow seam detailing. Again, I really like it on this pair. On the previous ones I've tried you couldn't really see it, but it just adds a nice contrast and it adds a little something. You will see your cellulite. I do feel like if the material isn't like super flattering or it like does a really good job of smoothing it or hiding it, but it is a darker colour, so in most lightings you'll probably be okay. I'll do a squat test. I don't know if it's sheer or not. They are comfy to move in. But again, the back looks like we've got like the V contouring detailing, like the seam that goes down. And then it does, the lace kind of goes, the lines and lace and stuff goes all the way round. I don't know if it is sheer or not. Show you guys the back. They don't obviously conceal cellulite that well if you are in like direct sunlight, but because they're dark, they do a good job anyway. As I said, I'll do a squat test. I don't know if they're sheer or not, but they're comfy to move in. I will do a squat test. I am wearing a nude thong, so I think that it should be okay. I'll show you guys what the back looks like. We do the seam. Again, it's very compressive on your bum. I don't feel like it's doing my bum much favours in terms of being like the shape and that, but yeah, I don't know if they are see-through either. Again, a great in and showing off your shape. Turn around so you can see the back. I don't know if it is stretched out or not, but again, I do feel like it is flattening the bum down a bit and not giving me as much shape as it could. And that's what the full length looks like. It's completely plain. Again, you can see your cellulite a little bit, but it does do a nice job of concealing it. But again, it does flatten your bum. I will say that I do find the back doesn't sit up as high as I would like it to. It's a little bit annoying and it kind of dips down or like slowly slides down. But yeah, great length. Again, this is the type of colour that's going to show a lot of cellulite and lumps and bumps, so if you don't like that, this is not the colour for you. Definitely pick up the black. I will do a little squat test. I do have a brown thong on as well, so I do feel like these do go out in hiding dark underwear. Again, very comfortable to move in, there's no digging in. They are very, very soft and comfortable on the skin, so you can see. I do think these ones do a good job as well of hiding like my dark coloured underwear. I'll do a squat test. Again, very comfortable to move in. It feels like a second skin, kind of like you're not wearing anything. Sometimes I'll do a squat test anyway, but like I said, it's not something I would ever work out in. It's also a material that wouldn't feel like a little bit more obvious in these. I'm not going to move the camera down, but we'll see if the squat test, you can tell if it's see-through or not. I think it's okay. But again, not a material I would wear for work. Another little squat test. Again, these are really nice to move in. The waistband is a bit itchy, doesn't move, doesn't feel like uncomfortable on the skin or anything like that. Not proof. Yeah, so we'll do a squat test. So I do feel like when I bend down, like I don't hear any seams ripping. They're very comfortable, like they're like a nice flexible soft material, if that makes sense. But yeah, these fit great and are absolutely well, I believe, are squat proof. I will do a little test. So they were the two sets that I picked up. What I'm going to do as well is Every now and then I have to pull the top up, but that's the same with all halters. You can see what the bottoms look like. Guys, so I do feel like they're not like going to be super squat proof, but sometimes I feel like you can see like the line here. And then for show you guys the back, obviously it has the little cutout. It does cover most of my back fat, but obviously it does kind of come to the place where you can see it, and obviously you can pull them up a bit more like forgiving on the cellulite as well. It has the crisscross on there. Nothing is adjustable, but it's super stretchy, as I said. And then while I'm here, that's what the back looks like. So it's not going to be like friendly on the cellulite either. And I'm assuming it's squat proof. We'll do a little test. I'm assuming they're squat proof because they are like a nice sort of thickness. They're not too thick. Lighter, not so much forgiving on the cellulite. It's ribbed contouring around here, and then it kind of goes under the glute. I'll show you guys. That's what the seam looks like. I feel like the seam's a lot better than what they used to have. Is it making the glutes pop? I don't know. What does it look like from behind? This bit's like a contouring shape. Goes all the way around the back. I do feel like these are a bit more flattering than the pink ones, especially like on the glute. I do a squat test, but yeah, you guys can see. Comfortable to me. I do think it is like a tad see-through. I'm not sure though. It just was giving like sort of light vibes around this like. It does have like a nice V shape, and it comes to a nice point where it's not like going to show your bum crack. It's scrunched. Super flattering. I don't know if it's sheer or not, but I would wear this casually. Obviously it doesn't really flatter. That's what the back looks like. So it does have like the little crisscross detailing. I'm not sure if this is going to be squat proof. And that's what the back looks like. I do think it does a good job of like covering the back fat. Again, I'm not sure if it is squat proof, but it's nice to move in. It's not rolling down. It's comfortable. That's what the back looks like. And I forgot to say, it does have like the Adenote Nola logo on the back, and it's printed on, so I feel like that could rub off. And then again, I'm not sure if they're squat proof. I do have a nude thong on. I haven't fully done it up, so there is a seam at the back, like a really small seam. There is a dip to get it done up, but I haven't done it all the way up because it's a little bit more difficult. I'm not going to do a squat test in this because